Hello, and thank you for viewing this video. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate your attendance at the Honeywell Virtual Technology Experience. My name is Rick Stoff, and I am the Global Offering Manager for Experion Platform Infrastructure. Some of my responsibilities include virtualization, physical platforms, operating systems, and Experion Backup and Restore. Now let's begin with the video.
Legacy computing systems require a tight coupling between the host hardware, operating system, and application stack layers. As computing has evolved, the many layers complexity have resulted in processes that lack flexibility and complicate activities such as migrations and hardware replacement. Applications and drivers may only be supported on certain hardware, and replacing the hardware will often result in the need to reinstall both the operating system and the hosted application. For years, we have just accepted the need to perform activities such as operating system reinstallations, sprawling compute environments, and application reinstallation and reconfiguration whenever a maintenance or replacement activity has been required. With virtualization technology, we can leave these legacy constraints behind and move into a new type of computing experience. Virtualization is a collection of technologies that provide an abstraction between the host hardware and the software stack that is operating within the units called virtual machines. This abstraction breaks the traditional bonds between the hardware, operating system, and applications, and allows the consolidation of multiple nodes into a single host server. A virtual machine is essentially a software computer that runs on top of abstraction software called the hypervisor. Each virtual machine has the same components as a physical computer. Emulated virtual hardware provides resources like compute and storage, and the guest operating system runs inside the virtual machine to host the same applications that would be found on a physical node. The virtual machine uses the hypervisor to access the real resources in the host hardware and to connect to both physical and other virtual machines via a networking plane. The virtual hardware associated with the virtual machine operates in the same way as physical hardware. However, unlike physical hardware, virtual hardware is the same for each virtual machine, thus allowing the virtual machine to be portable and to move from one supported virtualization environment to another without having to reinstall the operating system or the application components. In fact, you can even move the virtual machine between hosts while it's running without any impact to operations. There are two types of hypervisors which can be used to separate the virtual machine operating system from the host hardware. When virtualization software runs directly on the bare metal server to control the hardware and monitor the guest operating systems, it is called the Type 1 hypervisor. An example of a Type 1 hypervisor is the VMware ESXi software, which Honeywell uses to virtualize Experion PKS. When the virtualization software runs on top of another operating system, it is called a Type 2 hypervisor. An example of a Type 2 hypervisor is VMware Workstation, which is used in certain off-process development scenarios within Honeywell. A host machine is simply a bare metal hardware platform that is used to run the hypervisor software. Hosts provide CPU, memory, and other resources to the hypervisor, and the hypervisor then coordinates and directs the real resources to the virtual hardware associated to the virtual machine. This allows multiple virtual machines to be run on the same physical host, all while sharing access to the same physical components. When we take all of these components together, we can get a good look at how virtualization transforms the DCS IT infrastructure. Traditional systems have a one-to-one node-to-host assignment, with each new server or workstation requiring its own hosts and its own resources. When we utilize virtualization, we can pool the resources into a consolidated server, thus eliminating the islands of hardware and allowing the efficient use of resources while reducing the infrastructure, administration, and management complexity. System nodes can then be run on the virtualization host, providing a new and efficient way of deploying DCS IT while providing new features to enhance availability, reliability, and the lifecycle experience. Honeywell partners with VMware to bring virtualization technology to Experion PKS. VMware is the industry leader in virtualization technology and introduced their first x86 virtualization product in 1999. And this technology is proven and reliable infrastructure that is used across all industries and throughout the IT landscape. There are several key virtualization technologies used by Honeywell, including VMware vMotion, which allows virtual machines to move from one host to another with no disruption to the application. Honeywell's premium platform utilizes VMware vSAN, a simple and easy-to-use shared storage platform that eliminates the complexities associated with traditional shared storage solutions. Honeywell's premium platform also supports VMware High Availability, an automated, rapid virtual machine recovery technology that automatically restarts virtual machines in the event of a hardware failure. And for those nodes without native software redundancy, the premium platform can utilize VMware Fault Tolerance, a revolutionary technology that provides zero downtime, zero data loss protection against hardware failure. Honeywell has a range of solutions to enable Experion PKS customers to take advantage of virtualization technology. Honeywell was the first to introduce virtualization to the process control industry in 2010, and our support of virtualization encompasses a wide range of applications, controller topologies, and system designs that can match the requirements of any Experion PKS system. Honeywell provides comprehensive virtualization documentation and guidance, and our global network of support and project engineers can help to assess, design, implement, manage, and support the entire virtualization stack.
Thank you for viewing this video. Feel free to meet me in the demo center for a live chat, or you can also contact me at the email address shown on the screen. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the Honeywell Virtual Technology experience.